Hello, digital viewers. What's up, friends? How are you? I think you are enough well. Today, I am going to tell you Aristotle quotes which are better known in your to not to regret in old days. Part 2. So, welcome to Mr. Pipilika's another video. Let's start. No notice is taken of a little evil, but when it increases, it strikes the eye. No one would choose a friendless existence on conditions of having all the other things in the world. Obstinate people can divide into the opponent, the ignorant, and the boorish. Of all the varieties of virtues, liberalism is the most beloved. Perfect friendship is the perfect of men who are good and alike in excellence, for those wish well alike to each other, equal good, and they are good in themselves. Pity requires us to honor truth above our friends. Pleasure in the job puts perfection in the work. Poetry demands a man with a special gift for it, or less, one with a touch of madness in him. Poetry is finer and more philosophical than history, for poetry expresses the universe and history only the practical. Poverty is the parent of revolution and crime. Probable impossibilities are to be preferred to improbable possibilities. Republics decline into democracy and democracies degenerate into despotism. Something is infinite if taking it quality by quality. We can always take something outside. Teenagers those days are out of control. They eat like pigs. They are disrespectful of adults. They interrupt and contradict their parents and they tolerate their teachers. The actuality of thought is life. The aim of art is to represent not outward appearance of things but their inward significance. The aim of the wise is not to secure pleasure but to avoid pain. The antidote for 50 enemies is one friend. The beauty of the soul shines out when a man bears with composure one heavy mischance after another, not because he doesn't feel them, but because he is a man of high and heroic temper. The difference between a learned man and an ignorant one is the same as that between a living man and a corpse. The educated differ from the uneducated as much as the living from the dead. The energy of the mind is the essence of life. The gods too are fond of a joke. The greatest thing by far is to be a master of metaphor. It's the one thing that can't be learned from others, and it's also a sign of genius since a good metaphor implies an intuitive perception of the similarity of the dissimilar. The happy life is regarded as the life in conformity with virtual. It's a life which involves effort and it's not spent is amusement. The ideal man bears the accidents of life with dignity and grace, making the best of circumstance. The least initial deviation from the truth is multiplied later a thousandfold. The most perfect political community is one in which the middle class is in control and outnumbers both of the other classes. The one exclusive sign of thought knowledge is the power of teaching. The proof that you know something is that you are able to teach it. The roots of education are bitter, but the fruits is sweet. The secret to human is surprise. The society that loses its grip on the past is in danger, for it produces men who know nothing but the present and who are not aware that life had been and could be different from what it is. True, are approached by the same faculty. It may also be noted that men have a significant natural instinct for what is true and usually do arrive at the truth. Hence, the man who makes a good guess at truth is likely to make a good guess at probabilities. The ultimate value of life depends upon awareness and the power of contemplation rather than upon mere several. The worst form of inequality is to try to make unequal things equal. There is no great genuine without some touch of madness. This is the reason why mothers are more devoted to their children than fathers. It's that they suffer more in giving them birth and are more certain that they are their own. Those that know to those that understand teach. Those who educated children well are more to be honored than they who produced them, for those only gave them life, those the art of living well. Through discipline comes freedom to be conscious that we are perceiving or thinking is to be conscious of our own existence. To love someone is to identify with them. To the query, "What is a friend?" his reply was a single soul dwelling in two bodies. To write well, express yourself like common people, but think like a wise man, or think as a wise man do, but speak as the common people do. We can't learn without pain. We live in days, not years, in thoughts, not breath, in feelings, not in figures on a dial. We should count time by heart throbs. He most lives who thinks most, feel the noblest, acts the best. We make aware that we may live in peace. We must be neither proudly nor rash, but courage. Whosoever is delighted in solitude to each a wild beast or a god. We praise a man who feels angry on the right grounds and against the right person and also in the right manner, at the right moment and for the right length of time. Why is it that all those who have become eminent in philosophy, politics, poetry, or the art are clearly of an atribulous temperament and some of to such an extent as to be affected by disease caused by black bale? Wicked men obey from fire, good men from love. Wishing to be friends is quickly work, but friendship is a slow, reaping fruit. Wheat is educated in souls. We will never do anything in the world without courage. It's the greatest quality of the mind next to be honor. So that's the end for today. One small request, if you love this core, then please subscribe to my channel, and in this channel I regularly give lots of course. That's why you can learn from there and imply in your life. So I hope you enjoy it, and today Tata, have a good journey.